how would you define spirit as a scientist looking at this from a physics perspective? What is a soul or a spiritual self to you? How would you try and explain it to people?
That's going to be the book I write after. I'm writing a book called Mind right
Hmm.
now. The next one's going to be called Body. The next
Right.
one's going to be called Spirit, and it's Spirit dash the vortex of creation. So I would say that spirit is essentially the energy of that creates you. It's almost all everything is spirit in a sense. And when it comes to the energy that creates you, well, it starts from the beginning of time and it spirals all the way to the center of time. And our experience of the physical body is only a specific distance from the center of time. So in that sense, your spirit exists throughout all time. Your energy exists throughout all time. The energy that actually creates you exists throughout all time. And you can do something called an interdimensional alignment, where you align yourself with your past and future selves. And that way you can transfer information through that. And that's what I call a golden chain of reincarnated beings. Because basically, through your mind, body, spirit postures, you realize that you get caught into fractals of delusion. And if you're building off delusion, you're basically drifting further and further away from your 0 point, your natural spiral of energy that creates your body. I call it the faucet of creation.
I like
Like
it. I like it.
your body is being focused into a specific spot based off of the wants and wills of a less dense realm. Then within our realm, we've got our pacing motions that influence denser realms. But basically, if you align yourself properly with the pacing motions of those less dense realms, you've now aligned yourself with the incoming flow of your body, of your own creation. From there, you can actually basically link up in a way to where you exist across all time at once. And so spirit, in my opinion, is the energy of your creation, right? And that's just how I like to define spirit. And then it translates a lot into ego, or what I call light state harmony. So it's like your ability to go with the flow almost.
Mhm.
And if you're a person that holds a lot of ego, then when that natural energy comes into you, you're going to create a lot of distortions. And so I would say that's like a bad light state harmony. It's not
Right.
very in tune with the incoming energy. So your spirit is going to be not very powerful. But when you align with that incoming flow and you remove your ego and you go with that flow, now you have a really strong light state harmony where you're actually connected to the flows of creation itself. It's kind of like listening to the wants and wills of the less dense realms.